Welcome everyone to the Talent Show, where you'll meet the people that power TTEC. I'm Vicki Steere, and I'm the Executive Director of Global Talent Acquisition Marketing. I am so happy to be here today and host you all. This is exciting. I've been with TTEC going on. I'm actually a boomerang with TTEC, meaning that I started with TTEC. Just, thought the grass was greener elsewhere and chose to come back. So I've been back since 2007. 2017. Sorry. I love my job. I love what we do. I love that I get to meet and greet all of the great employees that we have here at TTEC, and my job is about attracting more talent. So it's really about, hey, let's bring in and show people what it's really like to work here. I want to welcome you to March. March is the start of Women's History Month in the US, and we're just a few days away from International Women's Day. We're celebrating women's achievements both in and outside of TTEC throughout the month. So join the conversation with us. You'll see us talking about women's history and accomplishments throughout the month of March, through all of our social media channels, including LinkedIn, of course, but also check us out on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and your favorite channel near you. Let's get into it and meet everyone from around the world. I'm here in a little town called Bennett, Colorado. It's about 20 miles east of Denver, Colorado. I'm out in the plains. I look outside my window. I have the benefit of seeing an amazing array of animals such as antelope and little bunny rabbits. I had a skunk in my yard the other day. Thank goodness my dogs weren't out. Please, while we're chatting, I would love to hear where you're tuning in from. So please put your city and state or country, because we do have attendees from around the globe over here in the chat comments. And while we're waiting for you to say hello, and as you're dropping your location in the chat, I'd love to share some exciting news from you. For the 5th consecutive year, CompuTrabajo has named TTEC on their best places to work list in Mexico, as rated by employees. We've also earned recognition as the best company to work for in Mexico in the telemarketing and BPO. BPO stands for those of you that aren't industry insiders, business process outsourcing category. That's right. Cheers to Team Mexico. And just in a minute, we'll be hearing from one of our Team Mexico employees. So love to hear that. Hello. Hi, Tarina from Texas. Welcome to joining us. Riviera from Hampton. Nice to see you. Anna, Texas. My father-in-law, my in-laws live in Texas, Arlington area. Love it. Come down there regularly. Big fan of several of the Texas sports teams, but Kansas City is my place. North Carolina. Hello from Brazil. And hi from Alabama. Ciudad de Mexico. Hola, Mario. Mexico City. Cynthia, thanks for joining. Melissa, hi. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. We'd love to see you. Please, Tarina, you live in Arlington. Nice. My niece just received a new position there. I'm all about it. I love helping people get jobs. It's been my lifelong passion, and it's what we're about today. So I would like to invite to the show today Pilar Meneses. So what does it really mean to earn an award like this from CompuTrabajo for 5 years running? It's really about nurturing and fostering an amazing company culture. And why is a good workplace culture important? We're going to have a conversation with a guest that provided us insight on that and more. We're very honored today to introduce Pilar Menezes, Director of Human Capital for our Latin America market. Pilar, how are you?
Hi, Vicki. Really,
Nice.
really happy to be here with you to have this conversation.
Awesome, awesome. Pilar, for those of you that don't know you in Mexico City, would you tell us a bit about you and your career path at TTEC?
Sure. Well, I have a master in administration, strategic administration. I have been with TTEC for 18 years.
Oh
Has
my
been
gosh.
a long and very interesting journey, really learning a lot with the company, growing together, the company and myself. So has been great. Right now, my role is a director for Latin America for human capital. So I'm supporting Mexico. We have 3 sites in Mexico, and I'm supporting Colombia, Costa Rica, and now we are launching Honduras. So that's what I'm doing right now.
Awesome, awesome. So 18 years. Did you think that 18 years ago, remember, this is TTEC's 40th anniversary, so you've been with the company almost half of its life. So, so did you think 18 years ago that you'd be looking backwards and saying, "Gosh, this is where my career has landed, and this is where I chose to stay"?
No, not really. I think that's the story for many people in the company. When you arrive, and actually, I started as an agent, so I arrived to TTEC. Well, in that time, it has a different name in Mexico. So I never thought like having a career in the company, but that's the great thing from TTEC. They give us opportunities whenever you work hard, you look to learn, to grow, then you have the opportunity and it is there for you if you work for that. So has been a long journey. Actually, I started in operations, and then 12 years ago, I moved to the human capital area, which I've been like amazed. I'm in love right now with human capital. Back then, I never thought that would be part of my career, but now I can tell you that I really, really love what I'm doing right now. But no, never thought that I'm gonna be with TTEC up to this point. But I'm really, really happy and really thankful with the company, all the opportunities, all the people that you're able to meet, to talk to them, really know them, and have an impact in them. That's the thing that I love the most from this job.
That's, that's my story. I mean, I've heard this statement, and this is something I heard many years ago, but givers gain. And I have found that that things like, just having a personal passion about helping others, it's an underlying statement that just kind of runs throughout. So I have a couple of questions. Thank you so much for sharing you with us. As a part of the HC team, your role contributes to creating a great employee experience. Um, why do you think workplace culture is so important in today's world?
Uh, it has to be like in our bones. I mean, it's our people, is the thing that we give to them to add value, not only to the person, to the employee, but to their families. It's not only them, because we all have a family. We all are surrounded by people that we care for. So that's why it is pretty important to have a culture of taking care for them, like for them to be happy at their jobs, to be really arrive to the office or connect from home, and they can say, I'm going to start working, I'm going to give the best of myself, because they know that we have a team that supports them. They have a manager, a team lead, a coach that we are there for them. So that's why it's so important for us to have that culture at all levels in our leadership. And that's why human capital works every day with them to get them understand that really take care of our people is the most important thing in our daily activities, not the numbers, because whenever you take care of the people, the numbers come alone. I mean, you don't
Yeah.
have to focus on those. So just focus on the people, have a really good culture. And I think that has been the key for this award that we got from Campo Trabajo, that really the
Yeah.
people is happy that with what we are doing for them.
So on the for teams, for those of you in the chat, would love to hear from you on what you think makes a good culture. Sometimes, it's the manager. Sometimes it's the coworker. Sometimes it's how the learning environment. What do you think? I would love to hear in the comments. What do you think? So I'd love to hear. So what's your top priority for good culture? So I love your story. So now that we know why corporate culture is integral to the employee experience, one of the things research tells us is that a connection with leadership and with each other is of high importance. So, and sometimes people have a great experience, sometimes not, and that can happen with any company, right? So, how does TTEC help foster those connections, both in a remote and or in an on-site environment?
Yeah, that's the key, Vicky. I mean, to stay connected, that's a challenge as well, because especially when you are working from home, it's hard to keep those connections, but we have been successful at doing that. I mean, we are there for them. They know that they can reach through a chat, that they can reach the manager, not just the manager, but if they need to reach me, they can contact me. I mean, we are there for them. But we have also worked on events that we provide online so they can join and meet each other. That's one thing. And the other, like having speakers that share with them topics that might be useful for them working from home, especially. Not just in the part of the job, we have psychologists providing chats about how to deal with the relationships, how to balance the life between work and life at home. So we have a lot of things going on every month. We have at least 3 sessions for them so they can connect. And we also have a psychologist supporting those employees so they can, in case they need it, they can get in touch with her and she will coach them and help them through the situation that they are going through. So I think that's a support that we have provided that has been really helpful for them. And talking about the site, now that we have people back to our offices, I mean, it is important that we stay connected with them. So recently, what we launched is a event that we call TTEC Treats. Well, Mexicans, we party about everything. So we have parties all the time and we love them. So in those events, we're having music, we're having food. You know that also Mexicans love food. So that's part of our life. We cannot have like a party without food. So we have food, music, and we try to get them meet everyone to meet. We also receive feedback from them, what they like for us, like doing in the future, some other activities, if there's something that they would like us doing for them. So we also have like photo booms so they can take photos together, etc. So we know it's really important, those kind of events, because they can like gather as a team, but also get connected with the leadership, because that's like the key for our to have successful teams, to have like those bonds with the leadership, not only with the teammates but also with the manager, the director, and they know that they have a team and that we are here for them, not them for us. I mean, we are here to serve and to add value, as I mentioned before, to their lives and to their families.
I love that. And so I'm gonna take another step back because you said some really great things about, yes, the leadership is here for them, but yet leadership are people too, right? You know that you know the life of in corporate world is that we do get pulled into a lot of meetings, we get pulled into a lot of different things, and sometimes employees need to advocate for themselves, right? That you know that we that that sometimes they may not see us as being as accessible as we'd like them to see us. So, how can employees, if you will, advocate for themselves?
We also have tools and options for them. The first thing is we are a team. We normally try to get together in a meeting. We're going to discuss important things for the business, but it also is a space for them to talk to each other, like to share their maybe the issues or the things that they have been facing during the week. And we also have like those really close connections between us. And I think that's key for human resources to have to be able, or that's part of my job, to be able to connect with each manager, with each director, know that they also can contact me and have a discussion about any topic, personal or professional, that they might be facing, uh, how we can support them, how we can help them. Maybe they need to identify an issue. And whenever you talk to someone else, you find like, okay, that's what I know it, but now that I hear it from another person, I know that that's the path to follow. So I'm I'm passionate about that. Like really, if you need help, just reach out. We can talk it out. And I think that's something that helps our leadership as well to be like I don't know how to say it.
Transparent, yes.
Uh-huh.
Transparent is a word that I like to use. That you know, please, you know, be transparent with your direct leader. Share your feedback with your direct leader, and if you feel like you're not getting the answer, we have other paths. We have you can reach out through Mosaic, through HX Connect if you don't, like if you are a remote employee and really don't know anyone else. You can ask, you know, ask for human capital. You can ask for another leader to talk to you and coach you. We have QA people. We have, you know, there's a lot of different ways. And if you really have a concern, we have what's called We Hear You. So we hear you is a place where you can either anonymously or publicly, you know, share a concern. So please go to Mosaic, you know, our internal resources, etc. Thank you so much, Pilar. I so appreciate your smile. So appreciate you bringing your smile to TTEC every day for the past 18 years, and for your personal passion for the team in Mexico and Latin America. Your smile truly is infectious. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much to you, Vicki.
So again, right now, appreciate you guys. It's time now to share what is one of my favorite pieces of the show, which is to talk about jobs at TTEC. You know, you can visit our website anywhere in the globe and find jobs at ttecjobs.com. Because we were talking about Mexico, I'd like to feature a couple in particular in Mexico. We have our bilingual, and we're also hiring trilingual if you happen to be trilingual. Bilingual customer service representative in Spanish and English. Right now, we absolutely want to talk about this. We need your bilingual skills, and yes, we are considered the best place to work. For a limited time, we also have a 15,000 Mexican peso joining bonus that will be broken out into 3 parts. So please, please, please join us. The requirements of this job are that you've got great English and Spanish skills and live in the Mexico City or the immediately surrounding areas. If you are a new grad or going to be joining the position soon, joining the workforce soon, right out of college, we've got a summer internship program in Mexico City where we are looking at how do we help support leadership development. How do we support people that are in college or just coming out of college and are looking for a new career path. Many, as Pilar said, many start with our organization and find new career paths. So once you've joined our organization, there are a ton of learning opportunities that are available to anyone. So even if you're an associate with us and would like to learn more about maybe project management or something else, there are thousands of free courses in our TTEC Talent University, which that you can take for free. Want to share? Thank you so much. Please add additional comments if you'd like it. I really appreciate you guys joining us today, and me. By all means, I am active on LinkedIn. If you'd like to, and you can search me, Vicki Steere. If you'd like to connect with me there, I'm more than happy to. And please do follow us at TTEC Life on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and be sure to follow our local Facebook pages as well as our LinkedIn page. Thank you so much for joining us today. Have a great week. We will see you again on Thursday, March 16th.